Hi guys, Alicia Darlene here. So I'm here with Avea. She just fell asleep in this awesome Moby wrap that we just got. We're kind of getting used to it now, and she just looks super comfy, and she just passed out in it, which was really awesome because I was able to kind of like get ready this morning and do my makeup and do my hair. So far this has been awesome just to be hands-free. She's 6 weeks, or actually she's 7 weeks tomorrow. So now it's kind of nice, like, okay, we're getting back into our routine, back into our schedule. I also need to get ready and get out of the house sometimes. So it's nice to have this little wrap. But anyways, that's not what I'm talking about today. Today, I'm just going over like what to do while you're breastfeeding besides getting on your phone, watching Netflix and Hulu, stuff like that. At first, when I started breastfeeding, I was doing triple feeding, and I don't know if some of you guys know what that is or not, but triple feeding is when you are breastfeeding, then you are pumping after every single time you breastfeed, and then you're supplementing with formula. So it was just super exhausting and really, really hard to do. It took up a lot of my time, pretty much like my whole day. I felt like I was feeding, and then I would eat, and then I have to feed again, and she'd sleep, and then I have to feed again, and it was just constantly, that's all I did all day, which was fine. But now we're trying to get off of that triple feeding. So yeah, but it just took up a lot of time, and I felt like I was watching a lot of TV just because it was easy. Okay, let's put on something while I breastfeed, and then I have to pump for 15 minutes afterward. And I felt like now that it was just too much TV. I just wanted to kind of like enrich my mind, not really just sit there and watch something funny or, just something with, I don't know. I just felt like I was watching too much TV. So this is kind of just something I would want other moms to be able to know, that there is other stuff out there than just sitting there and watching TV. So the first one I was going over is grocery shopping. So grocery shopping online is super awesome. It's kind of been like our holy grail for a while. Even when I was pregnant, we were using an Instacart app. I'm sure there's other apps you can use. I know there's a bunch more popping out now, but you can pick everything that you need at your house, and you can go through it, and it's a really awesome app, and they can even deliver it to your house. It does cost extra. If you don't want something delivered to your house, then you can just make your grocery list. Okay, what do I need? And you just, make it. And so it's super easy when you get like to the grocery store. You don't have to necessarily think about it. And that's just the first one, is just to grocery shop. Either make the list or get that app online and have it delivered to your house. So that's the first one. The second one I have is manage your finances. So pretty much there's a million apps with all the banks and all your bills, and it's just a way that you have extra time to just manage your finances and go through everything that you've been spending. And you have that extra time, so you might as well look back and see what you've been spending your money on, and just see what ways you can cut back if you're trying to save on money. So the third one is to read a book. So like I said, I was just trying to get away from the whole TV thing, and so reading a book was really nice. You can either do the physical book, or you can do a Kindle, or pretty much any app. I mean, there's a million stuff on there besides just like the Kindle. Read articles, stuff like that, which was really cool. I've been doing that, and that's been really fun. But then the next tip was an audiobook. So audiobooks are super cool just because you don't have to sit there and read something. It's just, you just plug in your headphones, and while you're breastfeeding, you can just listen to something, but you're also bonding with your baby when you're breastfeeding, and you're listening to, there's a million audiobooks, whatever your cup of tea is. I like to listen to like fitness books, nutrition books, new mommy books, scriptures. I like to go through some every day. And so the audiobooks are super awesome for that, just because, like I said, you don't really need to have this whole thing set up. You just put your headphones on, you already have audiobooks set up, and you just listen to them. Like I said, you're just still bonding with your baby, and your hands free. So the audiobooks are super awesome, and we've definitely been enjoying that lately. The next one is meal plan. So also another thing that I do on the side is me and my husband, we own the Lions Pack, and it's just like an app that we help people with like meal planning. with their workouts, stuff like that. So that's something that I was really doing when I was pregnant. I was just writing all a bunch of meal plans. So now I'm trying to just find some more, writing them for my clients. So that's really fun. But for you can totally like meal plan and see what you should be eating, looking at recipes, getting familiar with recipes. So when you go home, like this kind of ties in with the grocery shopping. You can go through the recipes, open your app and see what foods you need, and just get familiar with the recipes. And just meal planning is super fun for me. So if you ever need help with that, I am currently trying to just take off some of that baby weight still. So I'm definitely meal planning and going through all my foods and doing that while breastfeeding too. But meal planning is super awesome that you can do if you have extra time, like you do when you're breastfeeding. Okay, so the next one is connecting with a loved one. I know that having a newborn, I did not want to leave the house. I just wanted to be home with my baby. And just because like the weather's changing, stuff like that, I didn't really want to take her out that much. So just connecting with the loved ones, your friends or family. I do text messaging, obviously, and then just like a lot of group text messaging, like my family. We're in this big, huge group message, and we're like constantly texting each other. I'll send a picture of Avea, and just keeping connected with that. You don't have to necessarily go to their house to stay connected, but it's just fun to see what everybody's up to and stuff like that. Also Snapchat, I have a lot of group Snapchats. Wait, did that make sense? Snapchat groups. And those are awesome for friends, just because we like to send just memes and just funny pictures, and we all just stay connected. Like I said, we don't have to necessarily all go out and hang out together, but we're always connected and we're always seeing what everybody's up to with our like friend chats, which is really fun. And yeah, so just video chatting too. I mean, anything like that is just a good way to stay connected with people, just because you're a new mom and sometimes you may not want to leave, which is completely okay. That's how I am. I'm like the mama bear. I don't really want to leave yet until she just gets a little bit older. But I'm also just wanting to stay connected with my friends and my family. So that's super important for me. Also, number 7 is obviously watching YouTube. So I'm just barely getting into this whole YouTube thing, which is really cool so far. There's so much stuff on YouTube, and I love to watch it now. And I'm sure you obviously like to watch YouTube. So just staying with new stuff, and I really like DIY videos on YouTube. That's kind of how I started getting into it, and I really like watch those a lot. I think the last DIY video I watched was how to make a nursing / pumping bra, just because like I said, going back to the triple feeding, that's all I did. I didn't have any time. I wanted to be hands-free, at least when I was pumping. So you just kind of get like an old sports bra or a nursing bra, and then you can kind of create it into a pumping bra. So it's kind of like both. You don't have to go and switch bras every time you want to nurse or feed, because nobody has time for that. So it was just a really cool way to make a pumping bra with a nursing bra. So that's just the last thing that I watched. But that was just number 7, watching YouTube. So hopefully this helps. I know when you think about nursing and pumping, you think you just have to sit there and watch your baby or just watch TV, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do. So I hope this video had helped. I didn't realize there's so much I could have done, like till, I don't know, maybe like a couple of weeks ago, where I was like, okay, I don't want to watch TV anymore. I don't want to just sit here and watch something that I'm not even that interested in. There's only so much stuff on Netflix and Hulu that you actually are interested in, or for me anyways. I didn't really want to, just keep watching stuff that was boring to me. Like, I finished Friends. Okay, I started watching How I Met Your Mother. Okay, that was all right. And it was just like, I was really into SWAT with Shamar Moore, I think his name is. That was super awesome, but I finished everything already. So it was just like, okay, what do I do now? I need to do something that's maybe more productive than just sitting there watching TV. And so hopefully these 7 tips help you. It's just been fun. I hope that, like I said, these help you. And if you have any other ideas for me or want to see other videos, just let me know. And thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.